When the sky split in two and the earth shook with thunder, our ancestors did not hide from fear. They raised their eyes and saw him, Perun, god of thunderstorms, the one who punishes for breaking oaths and the one who gives rain for the harvest. For centuries, he was the supreme deity of Kievan Rus. But who was he really? An invention of priests, or an echo of an ancient Indo-European tradition that unites us with the Scandinavian Thor and the Baltic Perkunas? Today, we will analyze only the facts that have come down to us from historical sources. The main source of knowledge about Perun is the Tale of Bygone Years. The chronicler Nestor records a key moment, the reform of Knyaz Vladimir in 980. And he set up idols on a hill, outside the courtyard of the palace, Perun of wood, and his head of silver, and his mustache of gold. This was a state cult. Perun headed the pantheon. He was the god of the elite, the god of weapons and power. Even earlier, in the treaties between Rus and Byzantium, 945 and 971, we see the Rus swearing by Perun, "If we violate, let us be cut down by our own weapons." There was no more terrible punishment for a warrior than the wrath of Perun. The name Perun comes from a root meaning to beat, to strike. He is the one who strikes. His weapons are not only lightning but also stone axes. Archaeologists find hundreds of miniature amulet axes throughout Kievan Rus. These were amulets of the Perunitsa. Scholars such as Ivanov and Toporov have reconstructed the basic myth. It is the eternal battle of the Thunderer against the serpent, Velis, who has stolen water, cattle, or the god's wife. Perun pursues the serpent, splits its hiding place with lightning, and releases rain. The sacred tree of Perun was the oak. It was under the centuries-old oaks on the island of Khortytsia that the Varangians offered sacrifices, thanking for the successful passage through the Dnieper rapids. This is confirmed by the Byzantine Emperor Constantine the Purple-Blooded in his records. But the era of Perun ended suddenly. 988, Baptism of Rus. Vladimir orders the idols to be overthrown. The one to whom sacrifices were made yesterday was tied to a horse's tail and dragged from the mountain along the Borichov descent to the Pochena River. The chronicle says that the people wept for him. People ran along the shore and shouted, "Vidibai, Boshe, Vidibai," that is, swim out. But the soldiers pushed the fallen god away from the shore until he passed the rapids and disappeared into the Dnieper. Legend has it that the idol did float up dive in the tract where the Vidubici Monastery now stands. The old faith did not disappear without a trace, it hid. Christianity could not completely erase the image of the Thunderer. His features were absorbed by Saint Elijah the prophet, who, according to popular belief, rides across the sky in a chariot and throws thunder. And the holiday of Perun probably merged with Elijah's day. Perun remained a symbol of military power, an unbreakable oath, and a natural element that cannot be tamed.